Hi guys, just a quick recap from our short game clinic we hosted the other week. Just a few bullet points, basically just a recap. If you do forget or if you have any questions, please pop in anytime. You know we're always here to help, and it'd be great to hear your feedback, see how you've been getting on. So we spoke a lot about low point control and the importance of where the club bottoms out relative to the ball. In my experience over the years of coaching, quite a lot, the common problems I'll see with people chipping and pitching is they'll put the ball too far back in the stance, they'll lean the shaft too far forward, they'll have too much side bend to the right of the spine, and be tilted too far away, all too often leading to inaccurate and inconsistent contact. So first off, we'll just talk about the setup a little bit for chipping and pitching. If you think of these two, there are subtle differences, but they're basically sort of similar, the principles. So chipping, the stance would just be a little bit narrower. So we're going to position the ball pretty central. Stance is going to be roughly about shoulder width apart. Just going to turn the left foot out just a little bit, just to help the left hip clear. And then the importance then is that what we don't want to see, we don't want to see too much shaft lean, so we can actually use the bounce of the club, so we can get the club interacting with the ground correctly and not have it dig in. So as a reference, we want that the club shaft pointing just slightly maybe ahead of the belt buckle, maybe towards the badge on your left breast for a right-handed player. Secondly then, weight slightly favouring the front foot, but more importantly what we want to try and position is the spine. So we don't want this spine in this position, which we typically see, which causes a lot of problems. We want to try and feel that spine is a little bit more vertical. Great little drill just to get this sensation is that we're just going to stand with your hands on the club. If you just drop your left hand a little bit below your right, that will give you the feeling of the shoulders sort of becoming a little bit more parallel with the floor, and hopefully give us a little bit of better strike and more consistent contact. So what we did in the session, if you remember, we actually painted a line on the floor, which we used, which was really great. So I'm a big fan when you're practicing of having evidence and using facts, so we're not guessing. So all I've done is I've just got a little bit of plastic behind the ball. What you can do, you can put anything down. You can put a bit of paper, draw a line on the ground, tape, anything like that. If you're practicing off a mat, tape is great. So we want the low point, so the lowest point of the swing, to be somewhere close to where the ball touches the floor, or maybe just a tiny little bit after it. So I'm just using a board here, so I'm going to put the board a couple of inches behind the ball, and all I can do is just make a couple of swings and see if I can strike the mat or the ground in the correct place. If I get the feedback of hitting the board or whatever it is I placed there, immediately you get some feedback, so you know you've got to adjust. Practicing in front of a mirror or using a camera like this is perfect to measure. So chipping, it's obviously just going to be a smaller action. When we go into pitching, what we spoke about is, again, some common things, just to recap, because I did talk a lot. What we're going to do is just remind you of what I would see the sort of common things you see with a poor player. You generally see them making a big backswing and then a short follow through, so they're trying to control it with the length of the follow through. Average pitchers, you typically see sort of similar sort of length back and through strokes, and then the very good ones, you normally always see a slightly shorter backswing complemented with a longer follow through. So that's what we're basically we were talking about, the importance of basically learning to strike the ball correctly first. Distance control comes a little bit later on, but as you're playing the shot, what you were looking for is look for good setup, ball position, not too much shaft lean, shoulders and spine. My left shoulder feels a little bit lower, my spine's a little bit more vertical than it would be for a normal shot. And as I'm playing the shot, what I'm looking to try to do is keep turning, rotating, and feeling that my chest keeps turning and almost feels like it's facing up to the sky in the finish. But yeah, good luck with that, guys. Let me know how you get on. Please pop in your feedback's really welcome and really useful for us. And yeah, I think I've just got out of the shot. First time doing this, so yeah, we shall see you soon.